Greetings. I'm not at the Fredericktown Homestead today. I'm at the Sullivan Buckeye Amish horse sale where the Englishers pretty much sell spent race horses and other high-end horses to the Amish to be used as buggy horses. I left before daylight this morning and I won't get back until it's pretty dark tonight, and the same again tomorrow. So, hence the uh, videos that I've submitted today are not of the homestead, but that's kind of the nature of the homestead. Is I can't be there all the time. I haul the Amish, and quite often I spend whole days or even weeks away from the homestead. Mike and Gary and their children are working at the homestead, but I'm out on the road and making ends meet pretty much. I was born in 1951. I'm getting near the end of my days. I can feel it. I'm not as spry as I once was. And before I go, I wanted to pass along some of what I learned about farming. And that's where the Fredericktown Homestead comes in. I learned to farm from Archie Morris, born in 1896, and his cohorts that were also born in the 1800s and late 1800s. I learned a lot from them, and I used that education that I got there at other farms. I've counted up a total of 16 farms that I've worked on, and I've never owned a farm, but I've treated every place that I worked on as if it was my own, and that's the way the Fredericktown Homestead is. I don't own it, never will own it. I rent it, but I treat it as if it's my own, and make plans, and realizing that time's getting short for me, but still treating it as if it was my own. I've been getting in a lot of wood for what, I don't know, but I've been getting in a lot of wood. I've been trading runs for wood, both firewood and pallet stock that I make into finished grade lumber. The finished lumber is mostly 3.5 inches by, well, a lot of it's 56 inches, some of it's 48 inches long, but it's all 3.5 inches wide. And then I have a lot of 5/8. I have one lift of 3/4, and I have one lift of 9/8. The 9/8 I'm hoping will be the floor of the deck on the back of the homestead. I just wanted to explain that I've had a couple of comments that said, you should put your videos when you're not at the homestead, put them somewhere else. Don't put them on the homestead. Well, my being at a homestead today is part of the homestead. And as Daniel Arms says, hey, it's my homestead. I make the rules. I'll listen to your comments, but I'm not going to be guided by them. And that's kind of where I stand. I'll read your comments and I'll comment on them. Maybe even thank you for commenting, but I'm not going to change my ways, not for one comment or two or three. But yeah, today I'm at the horse sale. Tomorrow get up early again and come right back to the horse sale. I'll be here all day, 2 days. Well, tomorrow I might get home before dark, but it'll be tight. I mean, I won't have a lot of time tomorrow because it's a full day horse sale. One of my customers is actually selling a horse tomorrow, so I'll be up here for a while tomorrow. And I always look forward to eating at these events, seeing what they've got, and I couldn't remember what they had at this one. I've been here a couple times, but I couldn't remember what they had, and I can see why I didn't remember it. There's nothing memorable about it. It's just very standard fare. There's Italian sausages, which is the highlight, but then it's hamburgers and hot dogs and the inevitable chicken. I'm not a fan of chicken, not store-bought chicken, for sure. Yeah, and then virtually nothing to drink other than water. They have soda pop, but I'm not a soda pop person. And yeah, it's going to be a long day without much food tomorrow. I'm going to leave before breakfast, so this morning I was able to get breakfast, but tomorrow it looks like no breakfast. And over here with Polish sausage for breakfast, Polish sausage for snack, Polish sausage for lunch, and one more before I go home probably. At $5 a pop. They're good, but yeah, they're good. Yeah, just wanted to touch base with y'all. I'd really like anybody that watches one of our videos to the end to do one of two things. Either hit the thumbs up saying you liked it, or hit the thumbs down saying you didn't like it. Our credits are the same for both, so I don't mind either way. But hit one or the other, give us the credit. Gary admittedly works harder on her videos than what I do on mine. I just film them and post them, but that's what works for me. She does some editing and makes hers into a lot better watching material than what mine are. But give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, would you? And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. We're trying to get this thing off the ground. We're trying to make Fredericktown Homestead a YouTube channel that people are looking for. And for a while now, I've been posting every day. I've missed not even a handful of days. I've missed a few, but part of it is I'm not always home, and even when I'm not home, I still post if I can at all. Sometimes I'm driving for all of the daylight hours, and then I just can't post, but I hope you'll understand. And I hope you'll subscribe, and I hope you'll follow us. We've got chickens outside now in a chicken tractor. We've got tarps on several of the gardens. We've got the garden plowed up, the big garden, and planted to winter rye. That should be popping up by the time I get to look at it again. And we got another garden by the Quonset hut that's all planted to radishes and turnips, and that's all green. And lots going on. I like to make shelves and boxes and whatever I can out of the lumber that I've gotten for various runs. And we're going to be doing a mess of firewood here shortly, turning the chunks that I've got into usable firewood. It all needs to be split, or a lot of it needs to be split. Some of it needs to be cut for length, and it would be nice if it was all stacked up. Well, that'll be happening soon if you like watching firewood videos. Alright. signing off from the Fredericktown Homestead, but I'm not there tonight. I'm at the Buckeye Horse Sale. All right. God bless.